Hello and welcome to Fatry B TV. This news article comes out of Houston, Texas. In this new episode of Who Should Not Be Parents, we have Glenn Smith and Jasmine Ellison. After this news coverage, I will give my thoughts. If you like news stories and true crime stories, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the channel. Please share the channel. And now on to the news.
These allegations have landed a Houston couple behind bars.
We know the 5-month-old victim was allegedly brain dead when she was hospitalized late last month, and investigators say she died last week.
ABC 13's Alex Bozargian is live in the medical center with this awful story. Alex.
Well, Erica, the couple has no prior criminal history or past run-ins with Child Protective Services. But what investigators find so disturbing about the allegations here is that even if somehow these injuries were inflicted accidentally, the couple is accused of just waiting, watching this little girl get worse. And when they finally did bring her to the hospital, it was too late.
Jasmine Ellison, please stand up.
A mother in court for the part she allegedly played in the heart-sinking death of her baby girl, Janae Smith.
The abuse was found to have occurred over a 4-day period, or the most recent abuse, in which the child was in the care and custody of both this defendant and the child's father.
Janae's final days described by the Harris County Sheriff's Office as, quote, a horrific weekend that began on September 26th. During that time, it's alleged that Janae's father, identified in court records as Glenn Smith, was abusing the child, and Jasmine Ellison, her mom, failed to take action. This all happening inside their North Harris County home on Plumwood Drive. Investigators say Janae was partially paralyzed and throwing up blood, yet Ellison and Smith waited until September 29th to call 911.
Now I'm going to give my thoughts about 25-year-old Glenn Smith and 23-year-old Jasmine Ellison, who are the parents of Janiyah Smith. And I'm saying parents because that is what they supposed to have been, but that is definitely not what they was. Both Smith and Ellison are both being held in Harris County Jail for allegedly, and I'm saying allegedly because I have to say allegedly, but they're being held for injury to a child. So let's just start there. The news article says that they're being charged with injury to a child. However, this precious baby has succumbed to her injuries that she sustained by her no good parents. So I'm going to need those charges to be increased to a murder charge. They shouldn't be held still in Harris County Jail for injury to a child. And they definitely need to increase their bond charges. Because right now they're on bond for the current charges of injury to a child. However, that needs to be increased. And if their attorneys have petitioned for their bonds to be reduced so they can be able to get out, we need that to stop quick, fast, in a hurry. They don't need to get out. They need to still be in jail. The news coverage said that this baby was partially paralyzed and throwing up, and neither one of her so-called parents called 911 until September the 29th. So this baby was sick from September the 26th until September the 29th when they finally decided to call 911. This baby had to be in a lot of pain. And I know they saw this baby was in a lot of pain. This baby had to have so much discomfort. She had to be crying. There was no way at all this baby was just lying there, not in pain. And if she was just lying there, by that time she had succumbed to her injuries. According to the news coverage, this precious angel had multiple serious injuries, including swelling and bleeding of the brain, no brain activity at the time of admission, blood coming out of her mouth, broken ribs, and healed broken ribs. They believe the injuries come from the baby being shaken. So I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, I'm not in the medical field, but if the baby is bleeding from the mouth, at that point there must be some internal injuries in which the baby is spitting up blood. So you mean to tell me that this mama and this daddy, and I'm using these words very lightly, that they didn't see this baby allowed this baby to suffer for 4 days. And then they said that the baby had healed broken ribs. So in order for you to have healed broken ribs, that means your ribs was broken previously and they healed over. So that means that this baby had been injured before and the baby's ribs healed over. So one or both of these parents had been injuring this child previously. Then the news coverage says that the parents' statements that they gave was inconsistent with the injuries. That's because whatever they said happened to the baby, the doctors know that that's not what happened. These injuries are too substantial for whatever the parents said happened to this baby. And the news article says that during that time, it is alleged that the child's father was abusing her and that her mother failed to take action. As a mother, there's no way at all that I'm going to allow someone, I don't care if it's her father, to abuse my child and not call for medical attention and not call the police to have his butt, her butt, whoever's butt arrested for abusing my child. There's no way at all. And this is a 5-month-old defensive baby who was counting on her parents to be her protector, to nurture her, to provide for her, to care for her, and to love her. And her parents, in turn, injured her and now cause her to be unalive. And the mom's attorney said that she sought medical care and it was declined, but she couldn't say when. She couldn't say when because she didn't do it. There's no way that she took this baby to seek medical care and the doctor declined to give this baby any kind of medical care. If she told the doctor that her baby was sick, she don't know what's wrong, and gave the doctor a full breakdown of all her symptoms, and then the doctor run tests, there's no way they would have refused or declined to give this baby medical care. No way. She didn't do it. That's why she can't tell them when. She probably can't even tell them where, because it never happened. And a news article said that she went to work. So she went to work, I'm not sure how many days, in between the 4 days that this baby was suffering. But the news article says she went to work. And it took them 4 days to seek medical care for this baby. After 1 day of this baby being sick, I would have been at the hospital seeking medical care and letting them know I was at work. I don't know what's wrong with my baby. My baby is not acting like she normally acts. I left my baby in the care of her dad. Something's wrong with her. I need you to run tests. And if there's something wrong with her, it happened under her daddy's care, and I want y'all to lock his ass up. There's no way at all I would be putting a man or anyone above my child. My child comes first. I went on Facebook and I located her Facebook page, and she had the audacity to make a post on October the 4th, which happens to be 1 day before she was arrested. And I'm going to put a photo of the post right here. In the post, she says, within these past 5 months, you have shown me just how much love I'm capable of providing. Janiyah Smith, I'm really torn up about this, but I know you're happy up there. Just come back to me when you're ready. I love you, Pumpkin. And under the post, she had a couple of family members sending her condolences, but there were people under the post also saying that she unalived her child. And one person said, how could she post this after abusing this poor baby? And on that note, I send my condolences to the rest of the family, and may this precious baby, Janiyah Smith, rest in peace. Drop down in the comment section and let me know what you think about this story. Do you also think that the parents' charges should be increased now that Janiyah has succumbed to her injuries? Or do you think mom charges should stay the same and dad's charges should increase? Do you think their bond should be increased or should it remain the same? Let me know your thoughts. If you want to hear more news stories and true crime stories, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the channel. Please share the channel. And please hit the notification button so you know when I post a new video. Thank you guys for watching, and you have a great day.